Hey, this is Robert, and this is SoloParent.tv. Today, I want to talk about something that is kind of a struggle for a lot of us, and that is when things don't go our way, when our kids talk back to us, especially with this disrespect and the disdain in their voice. The older our kids get, the more they get equipped, I guess is the unfortunate word, but they get equipped with knowing how to talk back and to be disrespectful. When you're a single parent, I think from the friends that I've talked to, it can be even worse because really there is no other parent to diffuse it. And I think probably the most critical thing is it feels like we get the brunt of everything. And that's actually partially true. A counselor once shared with me that when you feel like you're really getting beaten up by your kids because they're not happy with this, they're not happy with that, and it just seems like you're a bad mom or a bad dad, and they even say things like that. A lot of times, if you can, try to turn it around and turn it into a compliment and realize that they feel free enough to tell you that stuff. The bottom line is they can't tell your ex necessarily they're being a bad parent. If you are the primary custodial parent, you're going to get the heat 90% of the time. That doesn't mean that they don't feel some frustration with you. But the truth is that a lot of the frustration they have with just the overall situation, and sometimes with your ex, guess what? You get it. You get all of it. You get all of the anger and frustration. So my point today is to try to realize and put yourself within a place where you see things through that lens, because it's not all bad, and they don't hate you, and they don't think you're the worst mom, and they don't think you're the worst dad. It's just that they're going through a very hard time, and frankly, you're the only stable one around to take it out on. So take a deep breath. I'm not saying don't give consequences, because in my house, an attitude is not, bad attitude and talking disrespectfully is not a good thing. I'm just saying realize that it's not all you. You are not a bad parent. You're not the worst person in the world. They don't hate you. You're just getting all of that because they don't have nowhere else reliable or stable to give it to. So hang in there. Remember, their words are not necessarily how they feel. And just be encouraged, because this is a hard road. But we can do it together. So that sounded very Disney, like, yo-ho, we can do it together. I didn't mean it to be Disney, but I mean it. You're not alone. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll talk to you soon. Thanks. Bye.